Phoebe down.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Phoebe.
Cheers! You want some? Come on, come on.
Okay, man.
Fucking.
Should have brought the whole damn bottle. You wouldn't be rock and roll. That's what I'm saying, man.
This is a whole bottle.
Vodka bottle.
We wanted to go like really sloppy, like Alice Cooper type shit. Where we're like hammered on the bar on the stage.
Recording in progress.
And welcome back to the Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show here on 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. And we have a special guest, with actually two special guests with us today. We have Rich Davis and Steve Shaffer. Both have news on Mystic Force because they're both Mystic Force alumni. Some big news for the fans of that band in this area. And there were a lot of them.
All right, we just did the 97 Underground interview. Now we're getting ready to do the podcast with Foul Players Radio. So, check it out. Yeah, come on.
All right, we just finished doing a radio interview for 97 Underground, and then we did a blog, or what do you call it?
Foul Players.
Foul Players Radio interview. So that was really cool. We talked about the reissue of the Mystic Forest stuff, and then we talked about the Kingdom in Flames with the new album coming out and all that kind of stuff. So that was cool. So we're going to start getting ready to go through some practicing and getting ready to do some playthrough videos and dumb shit like that. And so this is how we do it. When Steve comes over, this is where we track
That's where magic happens, right here.
And so we can talk about some shit and how we do it. We can talk about our, the tunings we have. So we're a standard tuning with a drop A on the 7-string. Steve's got it.
It's a 7.
So we do a standard tuning with a drop A, and then with the 8-string we do the drop A with an E. So it's E A E A, which is a really strange tuning, but I don't know why we chose that. But
Well, you tried to talk me into getting the 8-string, and
yeah.
I said no.
So what's cool is the way we have it now with this drop A tuning and then me playing the 8-string on the E A E A is he can be playing a 7-string at the same time that I'm playing an 8-string. And then if there's parts where I'm playing on the low E, he just plays it on the high E, or usually
different part, or
we just come up with a whole different part that goes with it.
That's been working better, it seems like.
Yeah.
Some stuff is octave, but octave.
Yeah.
It sounds better coming up with something different.
Yeah. When we go to record, or when I'm doing my playing and doing the solos and stuff like that, it's like I don't usually play my guitar all the time. I only usually play my guitar when I'm recording, because I do so much other stuff for the band. I record everybody else in the band and stuff like that. So when I'm recording, I have a lot of hours of the guitar sitting on my lap playing. And I was noticing that when you put a heavy guitar, like this is the Jeff Loomis signature 7-string Schecter, and when you rest the guitar on your thigh like this, do you ever notice that your leg gets a little like sore right here? Because it cuts off the blood circulation to your thigh.
I stand up sometimes just to stand
Do you really?
up. Yeah.
So I came up with this idea of this. So I would put this over this, and this totally holds the guitar from touching my leg. So then I had to do it. This was a necessity I had to have.
That was stand up.
Because I couldn't do it. So then, now, when I put the guitar on that, it sits on this, and it doesn't dig into my leg and cut off my circulation. So
pretty cool. You got to patent that, dude.
Yeah. So I was thinking about doing that, but you never know. But if anybody, any of these guitar players out there notice this, because when you sit on the guitar, sit and play, and it just digs into your thigh.
Hours and hours, especially studio musicians. You know?
Yeah. So I'm thinking about patenting this. So maybe we could put like a couple of solos on there and just kind of like show you where we're at. So I guess since I talked about this, I mean, not that I need it because my legs are fresh, but I'll put it on just to show you guys what I would do this. Okay, so these are, this is just 3 of the solos that I've got to play live, and I've got to bang my head and pretend I'm really giving it my heart and soul, when in fact I'm going to be sweating my ass off and fucking up every other note. But just to feel my pain, I mean, I'm sure some of you guys out there hear the stuff and be like, oh, it's basic stuff. But to me, it's not. And so let me give you some of my struggle. So again, this is not a playthrough video by any stretch. I'm just kind of showing you where I am with figuring it out and getting ready to do the playthrough video. So let's just play a couple of them. See how that is? And that's a. We're gonna take that one again. You keep rolling. See now? You see the pain that I would have felt right then, because I need to hear the drums loud. So we're gonna try that again. That was Death Serenade.
Yep.
So this is Runaway Train Wreck. Oh, come on, man. So anyway, so you see how I screwed that up? That's because when we play live, I'm going to have a click track in my ear, and I will hear not just a siren going, just to let you guys know that.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
See, that never happened. Well, that was the end of that. All right, so that was the end of that. So keep recording. I broke a string. So we will not be doing any more guitar solos. So that was that. Isn't that weird?
Hey man, you can use mine.
All right.
Well, you need the tremolo though.
All right, give me yours.
Okay.
As you saw, I broke a string on my guitar, which really never happens, but these are really old strings. So Steve is here, and Steve is giving me his Solar. It doesn't have a Floyd Rose, which I use a Floyd Rose in this solo, and this is the hardest solo on the whole album, and I'm going to attempt to do my rendition of this. Oh, this is going to be bad.
You need to maybe put a little more distortion there. So.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Outer space outlaw.
Not bad. I mean, missing half the meow. So we did that video and I broke a string. It's kind of cool because it lets you guys know who don't know, guitars and stuff like that. This is a Floyd Rose, and if you notice that I'm always constantly pulling and pushing, but it's a spring in there. There's actually 4 springs that are in there. I put a paper towel in there because you can hear the vibrations sometimes when you're playing. But there's springs. It's a counterbalance between the tension of the strings pushing the bridge this way, and then springs pushing it back. So it's all got to be balanced. So the problem with playing a guitar like this is when you break a string, what happens if it's balanced? Well, it becomes unbalanced because now the bridge pulls backwards like this. It goes back like that, which pulls the guitar out of tune. So the second I break a string with a Floyd Rose, I'm out of tune. So unlike a normal guitar without a Floyd Rose, so what happens is when I play live, I have to have 2 guitars constantly on. I have to have a backup to this constantly on. I have an AB box so I have 2 guitars constantly hot and ready to go. So if I break a string, I'll turn my volume off and I'll hand it to my guitar tech and I hit a button and then my other guitar will be on. So it sucks because once I break a string, I'm done. So if I break a string in the middle of a guitar solo, you don't get to hear the solo. So that's it. There's your little guitar tutorial on how shitty this is going to be. All right? That's it.